Hi, welcome to another episode of See Change Cinema. My name's Abby C. It's amazing to dive into your inbox again with you this week as we come together and have a good old blether about navigating our business across the stormy seas. How's your week been? I hope that you've managed to take some time this week to really look after yourself and do some things within the week that actually make you happy and make you feel good. I'm trying really hard. Mindset and self-care are not my strong points, but I'm working on it. I really am working on it. So I hope that you have been, really honouring yourself in amongst this madness, because actually what I'm realising more and more as I speak to more clients and friends and family is that this is, it's been a long-term setting, this global pandemic now, and what is really important is getting to the end of the day and knowing that you've done a couple of things just for yourself, to look after yourself. So if you haven't been doing that, Dreamboat, then maybe it's time to just have a wee look at either your list from last week's episode where I gave you an exercise to write out 21 things that you want to do this year, or go back to the word that you have set yourself for this year and ask yourself really honestly, how am I being, and then this word. Now, we had some great words that came back after the episode went live, and they were words like unstoppable, words like freedom, collaborate, joy, enjoy. There was all sorts of great words. So if you've not picked your word for this year, then I would really encourage you to do it, because it actually really helps you when you get to the end of the day to ask yourself, what did I do today that was your word? Okay, so that's why it's such a brilliant idea to define a word for the year, because it keeps you on your the level that you have set for yourself this year. Anyway, that's not what today's episode of See Change Cinema is all about. I didn't mean to give you a row about self-care and choosing your words, but there you go, that's how it's gone. Today I wanted to talk about you, and in particular, where you are when it comes to your messaging and what it is that you want to share with the world. Now, I started my business and I started working primarily with women coaches because I could see that these women, you're one of these women. You've got so much passion and drive. You love what you do. You want to make the world a better place with the service that you offer or the products that you create. And by better, I mean all, within every, sorry, I'm mumbling now. Better is the umbrella for everything from, making people feel safer, healthier, happier, calmer, fitter, more, for their world to be more beautiful in some way. So that's what you're doing. You're making the world a better place with the stuff that you create and the things that you offer. Now, I also know that with that passion and drive, it's so hard to then get that message out there to let people know exactly what it is you do and what you can do for them. That is really hard because you care so much about your business. You care so much about what you're doing that the words just don't come. So that's why I do what I do. I want to sort of breathe life into this amazing product or service that my clients are offering, so that they can connect with their customers online. Now, ultimately, that's what we all want to do. We're all doing our business online at the moment, and as it goes on, probably more and more. So how do you take this little lump of passion that you've got and turn it into an effective message so that someone out there will go, oh my God, she's talking to me. I need that right now. Now, it is a really difficult question, but over the next few weeks of See Change Cinema, I thought that I would take you through these exercises to help you get the clarity you need to get your message out there and to really start connecting with the real people that are out there who are actually waiting for you. They're ready to buy from you and they need you. So it would be really helpful for me if you could let me know what areas you really struggle with, and if you could just let me know a bit more about your business if I don't know you already, because then I can tailor some of these episodes to your exact problem. Now, this week I'm just going to talk about one very small mindset shift. So it's a small mindset shift on your part, but makes a massive difference in the way that you communicate what it is that you do, okay? So I talk a lot about sales and selling, okay? And they might not be words that you identify with. You might not like the idea of sales and selling. You might hate the idea of sales and selling, and that's fine, because we've all grown up being sold to, and it feels icky and heavy and not nice. And so when it comes time for us to sell what we're doing, we want to get as far away from those feelings as possible, don't we? Nobody wants to be an ickmeister, and that is a word I have just invented. So if that is what's stopping you from actually getting out there and with pride telling people what it is you do, and most importantly what you can do for them, then we need a wee mindset shift here, don't we? And that's where what your value is comes in. That was a very badly worded sentence. What I mean is, you need to get over this idea of selling and over the other side. So I'm a copywriter by trade. I write for people to help them with their messaging. These are all the things I do. People aren't buying my copywriting services. People don't want to buy that. People want to buy what my copywriting services offer on the other side. So for one client, it could be that I free up all of their time where they're writing blogs and they're writing their social media posts and their email sequences, which takes hours for them to do. I take all of that off of them and I give them back hours of their time so that they can get on with their business, meeting clients, dealing with clients, getting new clients, and all the rest of it. So that is what my value is. I give something else to my client, not just a completed web page or sales page or email sequence. Do you see what I mean? So what is the value that you offer? Can you work out what is on the other side of the thing that you do? So in my guide, How to Sell When You Hate Selling, I talk about earrings of joy, and I am wearing them today. As you can see, these are my many earrings of joy now. And I talk about, I've got a friend, Emma, who makes these amazing earrings, and I didn't have my ears pierced. I had them pierced when I was a teenager, and then I just let them close up. But when Emma started making earrings, I really wanted these earrings. So I got my ears pierced again for them. And yeah, I wanted some nice earrings, just something to kind of brighten things up a bit. But what I didn't realise at the time that I was buying them, and what Emma certainly didn't realise when she was selling them, is that as well as these earrings, there is something completely different that I have bought. And here it is. These bring me joy, genuine joy. I put them on and I just feel lifted. I feel if I'm having a down day, it's an earring day, in they go, and I feel so much better. If I'm meeting people, obviously now on Zoom, I'll get them on because they add a bit of interest to what is going on in a static background. These are the best things I have bought in a long time, my earrings, and they make me happy. And not only that, other people admire them, and so I feel good when I get that compliment. Now, all of that from a pair of earrings, it seems a bit nuts. So that's what I'm talking about with the value. What is your value? Can you identify the words and the phrases and the feelings that other people get once they have access to your product or your service? And can you then start using that in a way to shape your message when it comes to talking about your services online? Now, if you don't know what your value is, it's time to start asking the people who work with you, who have bought from you, or who just see the graft and the love that you put into the work that you do. ask them, what do you think is over the other side of my product or service? And then create a little list of all those feelings and words and emotions, and even ask people to give you a quote so that you can start picking out those words and those phrases and thinking, yeah, today I am going to talk about how I made someone go from this to this. Okay? So that's your challenge for this week. Next week, I will be talking about a new area around your messaging. So let's do this one first, because this is your mindset shift that you need to make so that you can get out there and start promoting what it is that you do with love and with pride and with confidence. Because we're not going down the cheesy sales route. We're not doing that whole, awful process where at the end of it we just think, ugh, why did I say all of that and what did I do? We're real people and we're connecting with real people, and when you work with me through this messaging series that I'm going to be taking you through, you will be connecting with real people in a real way. Okay, so we're going to get real over the next few weeks, but right now I'm going to take my earrings of joy and my cup of coffee and I'm going to get on with my morning. So I hope that you get something really valuable out of this today, because I am giving you value. I know what this has done for me to get over myself and over the sales and into the other side of what is it that I really offer. What is the real value that I'm giving? If you can imagine putting it all in a lovely box and wrapping it up with a bow, what is inside that box? Okay? Please get in touch with me. You know that I love hearing from you. It's been so great getting emails and messages on social media. So let's go. We're all about value this week. I can't wait to hear what words and phrases and ideas you've come up with. Have a great weekend and I'll catch up with you next week. Thanks. Bye.